Alright guys, it's Gypsy Wolf. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video has been highly requested, and I've been mulling over, one to show you guys that I don't think will hurt anybody. This is a type of separation spell, okay? It can be used for, let's say, your son or daughter started dating somebody that you know or think it's not good for them, and you want to, nip that in the bud. Maybe you have an ex and they started seeing somebody recently and you don't really want that because you're trying to talk to them and get back with them. This could work. But make sure that this is a recent breakup. If you broke up with them like a year ago, this won't work. It's just bottom line to separate two people, okay? I have a lot of optional ingredients and I have a lot of must-haves, and I'm going to go over all of it with you. And it is a type of freezer separation spell, so it's pretty darn easy. And I think you'll have everything that you need that are, the basics. So again, my name is Gypsy Wolf. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And I teach all things witchcraft. If you're joining me again, thank you so much for being here, guys. All right, so let's dive in. All right, the things that you're going to need for this freezer separation spell that are a must. You're going to need some type of jar. I'm just using one of these spice jars that you can get, really anywhere. You can use one that you cleaned out, whatever, okay? So you'll need that. You're going to need chili powder to cause conflict, cayenne pepper to cause conflict, black pepper to cause conflict, my favorite, poppy seeds to cause confusion. We definitely need that. You will need either lemon or lime juice, okay? It can be fresh, it can be in a jar, it doesn't matter, just whatever you have. And that causes, a sour taste in their mouth for each other. White vinegar does the same thing as the lemon or lime juice, okay? You will need 2 pieces of paper for names, okay? I'm just doing, what is this? Jane Doe, date of birth. So you'll need the 2 people's name, date of birth, okay? Oop, upside down, my bad. So we've got John Smith and Jane Doe and their date of birth, okay? We'll need that. You will need black thread or twine, whatever you have, it needs to be black. Another thing I have, I don't know if you can see in the background here, I have my black candle that has been dressed a while back with protection oils and things such as that I always have burning when I'm doing any type of work like this. Guys, do not do this type of work if you do not know how to protect yourself and you don't know how to cleanse yourself. It is just so effing stupid. So fucking stupid. So just please take my word on that. Please. You'll need a pen or marker, obviously. I used Palo Santo to cleanse everything, including my jar. And I do have some oils that I'm going to use for this for me, but I don't think I'm going to include them because they're not necessary. It's just an extra oomph. Now, this is not a hardcore, hitting you hard separation spell. It will work for what I told you it will work for. It's great as a booster spell when you have done that hard work separation magic, okay? All right, but I promise you this shit will work. Okay, another option is cemetery water. I'm almost out, so I'm not going to use a lot of it. And I thought I had thunderstorm water, but apparently I'm out of that too. Damn it. That would be awesome. So if you live in an area, where there are thunder and lightning storms, collect some of the water from that. You can use it for magic like this, okay? All right, so let's get started. First, you're going to want to make your name papers, okay? So you will write down the person that you want to keep, or, person you want to protect, and their date of birth, and the person you want to get rid of, their name and date of birth. If you don't have their date of birth, not the end of the world, but you do need their full name. That's very important. So I'm going to grab these. I don't want to show you the names because I am actually doing this spell for clients. All right. So what you want to do is take the two name papers and you want to place them back to back. All right, so one will be upside down and one will be right side up, okay? I can't really show you, I'm sorry. But back to back, one upside down, one right side up. We are trying to make sure that these two people are in complete opposition of each other, all right? Now, because I do have these oils, I will show you what I have, okay? Real quick. I love Conjured Cartier's oils. I make most of my own, but when I can't or don't know how, which is rare, I will buy from her. She is amazing. There's so much cachet in her oils. I just love them. So I have Breakup, Separation, which this is the main one. Like, if you can find any separation oil or make one, get that one. And Bitch Stitch. I just love the name. Bitch Stitch. Some bitches do need to be gone. Alright, so I'm going to quickly anoint these papers. Just give me a quick moment because I can't let you guys see them. Just give me a second. Alright, so I'm going to take my separation oil and I'm going to put them on both. This is the only oil, like, if you really want to get one, get the separation. Okay. And I am going to do the separation oil in a 5-point fashion on the paper. On both. Okay. My boyfriend might come down from the shower and all that while I'm in the middle of this, which would really suck. I like doing this, privately. Okay. So. I bless and empower the separation oil to separate Born On and Born On. So scary. Separate them, make them fight. Okay. You can also use hate oil if you really want. A war oil, hate oil, anything like that. Now I'm going to use Breakup oil on both again. In a 5-point star. So 5-point star meaning 1 drop of oil in each corner and 1 in the center, okay? Trying to make this as simple as I can for you guys. But you do not need these oils, okay? You can use good old-fashioned olive oil. I love that shit. I bless and empower this Breakup oil to separate Born On and may they fight. May they not see eye to eye. Let there be discord, arguments. Okay. Now the last one that I'm using, the Bitch Be Gone. I'm only going to use that one on the party that I want to remove. Okay. Like I said, the steps with these oils are very optional. okay? I'm gonna like rub this baby all over this person I'm trying to remove. Get them gone, 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 gone. Bitch be gone. Alright. Because I bless and empower this bitch be gone oil to do exactly what it says. Get gone out of life. Separate. They now no longer have any entanglements. They can't see eye to eye. They fight non-stop. They can't stand each other. They hate each other. Okay. Alright, this little aside. Alright, I'm feeling the energy, guys. I'm feeling it. Now, you can put all this stuff in like a little Ziploc bag if you don't have any jars, or you can use, you know, a mason jar, whatever works for you. Alright, now, normally, I would not bind 2 pieces of paper together, but because we're putting it in a jar with water, we don't want the papers to, like, you know, mix and mingle and turn around and things like that. So like I said, we want the names back to back. So I have them here, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Alright, so let's pretend these are the 2, the Jane Doe and whatever. You would fold them away from you. Alright, so let me just do it with these papers, because I don't think you'll be able to see. So you're going to fold the 2 away, because you want them away from each other. So once, counterclockwise, away, all the while feeling your intentions, stating your intentions, that they will stop, cease, desist, and then again, away, after turning counterclockwise, one more time, away and counterclockwise and away. Alright, so what is left here is this teeny tiny packet. And I'm going to take this black thread. I mean, you can go to the Dollar Tree, guys, and get some black thread. It's cheap as fuck. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to bind it away. And as I bind it away, I'm going to state my intentions. So your intentions may be, you know, so-and-so, stop talking to so-and-so, things like that. So here we go. Alright. On. And you will stop talking to each other. You will hate each other. There will be nothing in common anymore. There's nothing to talk about anymore. You two can't stop fighting. You discuss one another. You hate each other. You hate each other. You hate each other. You have too much love for your partners, so you hate each other. You hate each other. You fucking hate each other. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing left. Let it be done. Let it be done. Let it be done. Okay. Ooh, I felt that one. Alright, so we're gonna clip that. I'm gonna do 3 knots, okay? You see? Alright, let me get it in your view here. Alright. I do not have the best eyesight, so bear with me. Alright, let me try and make this first knot. Give me a sec, guys. I'm sorry. Doing my best here. Oh boy. Sometimes these spells are a little more tricky than you think. Alright. Alright, so when you knot things, you want to have intentions as you're saying them. Alright, it's very important. So, what's very common is to say, let's cut this a little bit more. 1 second. I should have given myself a little more yarn to work with here. Okay, by knot of 1. If I can make the knot. There we go. By knot of 1, the spell has begun. By knot of 2, I separate the two of you. By knot of 3, so would it be? All right, so we have that little packet right there, okay? Nothing big. Just gonna trim off the excess, okay. Like I said, guys, you're gonna wanna have your black candle in the background. Now, give me 1 second, I'm gonna turn on my teapot, and I'm gonna explain why in a moment. All right, I need some hot water. Like I said, I'll explain why. All right, so, the first thing we're going to want to put in our jar is our little packet. Boop, it's in there. The next thing, if you have some, but it's okay if you don't, please don't ask me what it is. I feel so mean saying that, but it's the truth. Cemetery water. It's the death of things. I want this shit to be done. Fucking dead. Do your own research on how to get cemetery water, what it is, yada yada. And I have very little left, so I'm only gonna add like a pinch. Boop. That's it. What else do I want to add? I'm gonna add a little bit more separation oil. This is optional, okay? The cemetery water and separation oils are optional. Okay, got separation oil in there. Next, we're gonna go with our herbs. Some chili powder to cause discord between these two. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Like, they're hurting you, hurting your life. Fix it. Fix it. You're a witch. That's what we do. Alright? Ooh, there's a lot more than I intended to put in there. Whoops. I guess the spirits decided they need a lot of that in there. I'm going to bless this real quick. Blessing powder, this chili powder to cause discord between. And feel your anger and put it in there. Alright? I'm going to do the same thing with chili. Or, sorry, cayenne. More cayenne pepper. That's fine, you don't need a lot. Bless and empower this cayenne pepper to bring discord, anger, heat between. And they won't be able to agree on anything. They will hate each other. They will fight. 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 Alright, a little bit of black pepper. Same purposes. I like a good amount of black pepper. It's really I don't know. Out of all the peppers, I really like adding a bit more of that one. It holds a good punch. I bless and empower this black pepper to bring discord, fighting, and anger between. And let them not see eye to eye on anything. Let them fight about absolutely everything and be disgusted by each other. They can no longer even tolerate each other. Okay, now the last herb is poppy seeds for confusion. I'm gonna add, like guys, I don't use measurements, so just go with what feels right. Bless and empower these poppy seeds to bring discord, confusion to, and let them not be able to see eye to eye. They are going to be so confused and not be able to hear each other. All they will do is fight, and they will be so unhappy talking with each other. Okay. That's the end of the herbs. I'm sorry if this video is going on long, but I like to explain everything that I do to you guys, I don't want you to do things and not know why. Because at the end of the day, you need to know why you're doing what you're doing. And then you'll be able to come up with your own concoctions. Alright, so now we're going to go with some lemon juice. You can also use lime, and it can be fresh. This is just what I have, okay? So I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. One more. There we go. Okay. Bless and empower this lemon juice to sour the relationship between and let them just hate each other. They will be so disgusted by one another. Everything that comes out of their mouths pisses off each other. They just don't even want to be around each other. They don't want to talk to each other. Everything, every interaction disgusts the two of them. Alright. A little bit of vinegar. For the same reasons. Bless and empower this vinegar to sour and fuck up the relationship between and so that way every time they talk, they feel a sour taste in their mouth, in their heart. There's nothing good. There's no reason to continue to talk to one another. It's just not good. They decide that it is not good to continue to speak to one another. Amen. Right, and the very last thing I'm adding, and it really depends on, the size of the jar that you're using. You can use any water, but I want to use boiling hot water to boil in. To get that in there. So I'm going to add a little bit of boiling water. Yeah, there we go. Fuck yeah. Don't fuck with this witch. Alright. I bless and empower this water to bring anger, strife, pissed off energy between, and let there never be a cool down phase. It's always anger. It's always hot. It's always heat. You two are done. Done. Okay? Twist it on up. I'm gonna shake it. Ooh. Because this one has like one of these thingies, it does splatter. Give me a second here. Let me get a paper towel. I really wish I had like an old spice jar, but I don't. So, hold it steady. Okay. It's hot, be careful. I'm gonna shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. And as you're shaking, you're thinking of what you want. But be careful, this does leak, okay? This is not one of the best jars to use. It's just what I had. If you choose to shake it periodically, just make sure that you're careful not to spill too much of it, things like that. And what you're going to do is put this in your freezer, okay? And understand that, like, this spell is done. They're done. Like, done, done, done. Done, done, done. This is going to cause discord, fighting. They don't want to be around each other. They're just fucking done in whatever type of relationship that they may have. Okay? So, guys, I know this went on for a while, and I'm sorry it did, but I really like showing you the proper way to do things and explaining everything to you. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. Don't be afraid to email me at magicalgypsywolf@gmail.com. I do my very best to get back to everybody, as long as it's not like, you know, hey, can you do a spell for me for free? As long as it's not that, I will get back to you. Alright, guys, I hope this helped. Like I said, drop in the comments if you have any questions about this spell, because I can imagine you might. But if you do this on two people that you want to separate, I promise you, this shit will work. Alright, guys, as always, mwah, blessed be.